Welcome back, students. In this video, I'm going to do Module 5, Topic 1, Angles and Triangles. The standard for this topic is GR 1.3, Prove relationships and theorems about triangles, solve mathematical and real-world problems involving postulates, relationships, and theorems of triangles. The objective for this topic, you guys are going to prove and apply the triangle angle sum theorem, the exterior angle theorem, and the triangle angle sum theorem corollaries. So first whole page here of this packet is the warm-up. So pause the video here. This little table here has a description in the first column. Wants a representation in the middle column and the name in the third, and we have a word bank to the right. I'm going to wait 3 seconds and then I'm going to continue. Okay. So warm up page 1. Description, one right angle. Representation. So we draw a triangle here with one right angle. Looks like that. The box, that means that's a right angle, 90 degrees. And the name is a right triangle. Okay. 3 acute angles. So acute is when the angle equals, less than, not equal to, but less than 90. Here, the angle equals 90 degrees. Here it's less than. And I'll just draw a triangle here. This one is 60. We'll say this one's 50. And then this one is 70. All right, and then this is an acute triangle. It means it doesn't have an angle greater than 90 degrees. Excuse me. All right, one obtuse angle. So an obtuse is going to be greater than 90, but less than 180. Just draw a triangle with an angle that's bigger than 90. Oops. Call this guy 120 degrees. And because we have one obtuse angle, we have one obtuse triangle. Let's scoot up here a little bit. So obtuse, acute. Okay, all 60-degree angles. This angle's, all 3 angles are congruent. And this is an equiangular triangle. Of course, let's just draw the symbol for triangle. Get in the habit of that. Okay. All right, next, 2 congruent sides and 2 congruent base angles. All right, so let's draw the triangle here. The base angles are at the base. So the base is on the ground here. And the sides are going to be, so you have 2 congruent sides, 2 congruent angles, and this is an isosceles triangle. Okay. Down a little more. No congruent sides. So let's say we have a triangle like this. Let's say this one's 12, this is 8, and this is 7. The sides. That is a scalene triangle. And then lastly, 3 congruent sides. So we have 3 sides that are all the same. 3 sides of the triangle all are congruent. Looks like that. And that is an equilateral. Equiangular was the angles. Equilateral is the sides. Triangle. Okay. All right, flip over here to page 2. Just flip over. Give me just a moment. Okay, page 2. the triangle angle sum theorem. An interior angle of a triangle is the angle at the vertex of a triangle, so where the point is. Because a triangle has 3 vertices, it also has 3 interior angles. The triangle angle sum theorem describes the relationships among the interior angle measures of any triangle. Excuse me. The relationship described by the triangle angle sum theorem can be shown using a pictorial proof. A pictorial proof is a type of informal proof that uses a visual demonstration to prove a relationship. Scoot down here and we have an example of this. So we have theorem 5.1, that's the triangle angle sum theorem, pictorial proof. The sum of the measures of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees, and that is all day, every day, forever and ever, amen. So our given here is that triangle ABC. So we have triangle ABC. And we have to prove that angle A plus angle B plus the measure of angle C all equal 180. So we fold in, first you fold down B, then you fold in A. If you notice, that's a straight line. You know, a triangle, so if this is your triangle, if you unfold it all the way, it's a straight line. Obviously, I can't make my thumbs and hands go straight, but I hope you get the idea. Excuse me. So, triangle has 3 interior angles inside. They all 3 equal 180. Number 1 says, find the measure of each angle, then classify the triangle as right, acute, or obtuse. So here's our triangle. We know all 3 of these angles equal 180. So let's put all of 3 of those equal to 180. So 2x plus 3x plus 4x. Okay? Now we're going to combine like terms. 2x plus 3x equals 5x. 5x plus 4x equals 9x. So 180 equals 9x. Divide both sides by 9. You're going to get x is equal to 20. Now, they asked us for the measure of each angle. So 2x, or 2 times 20, is 40. 3 times 20 is 60. And 4 times 20 is 80. So all 3 of these are less than 90, so this is an acute triangle. All right, number 2. This is not labeled a you do, so I'm going to do this. Number 2 says find the measure of each angle, then classify the triangle as right, acute, or obtuse. So we have this angle is x, this angle is 2x, and this angle is a box. What is the box? You guys already know this. It's a 90-degree angle. So this angle is 90 degrees, which is a right angle. So this is a right triangle. So this one's 90, but let's find these 2. So if the whole triangle equals 180, and it does, this one is 90 plus 2x plus x. So let's subtract 90 from both sides. Some of you guys may have known that already, and if you do, just start with 90 equals the other 2. 2x plus x is 3x. Divide both sides by 3. That cancels out. X is going to be equal to 30. So this angle is 30. This angle is 60, but we've already said it's a right triangle because of the 90-degree angle. Okay, let's go to page 3. Double check here. Yeah, I've got 3 and 4. Page 5 is the independent practice. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. Okay. So page 3, number 3, top left. Find the measure of each numbered angle. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So we know each triangle equals 180. We have 2 out of 3 here, so we should just subtract these 2 from 180 to get angle 2. So the measure of angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 71 minus 57. It's going to make the measure of angle 2. All right, calculator. 52 degrees, okay? All right, so notice here, let's try to zoom just a little. So notice here, angle 1 and this other angle that's 57 degrees, they share they split this line. This line is 180 degrees. These two angles are a linear pair. So angle 1 is going to be 180 minus 57. So the measure of angle 1 is going to be 123 degrees. This right here, linear pair. That's why they equal 180. All right, so we got angle 3 left. Angle 3 is in this triangle. The whole triangle is 180. So 180 minus 28 minus what 1 is 123. So measure angle 3 equals 180 minus 28 minus 123. 28 and 123 equal 150. That makes the measure of angle 3 180 minus 150, or I'm sorry, that's, what am I looking at? Yeah, 123 and 28. I can't read my writing. Good grief. That's 29 degrees. That was 151. So the measure of angle 3 is 29 degrees. Excuse me. All right, number 4 is a you-do. Please pause the video here. I'm going to wait about 3 seconds. Try to work this. The measure of each number and angle. So you have 1, 2, and 3. I'll wait 3 seconds and then see how you did. All right, number 4. Find the measure of each numbered angle. So again, we have 1, 2, and 3. So 1 is over here. We already have the other 2. So we'll go measure angle 1 is 180 minus 80 minus 46. We use our calculator. We get the measure angle 1 is 54 degrees. Okay, now we have 2 and 3 over here. Notice that angle 3 and this 80, again, this is a linear pair, just like it was over here. So the measure of angle 3 is going to be 180 minus 80, because that's the linear pair there. So the measure of angle 3 is 100. So if we know 3 is 100, to get 2, it's going to be 180 minus 100 minus 38. So 180 minus 138 is 42 degrees. So there's your third number. Okay, let's scoot up the page here. Talk about exterior angle theorem. Okay, exterior angle theorem. An exterior angle of a triangle is an angle that's formed by one side of the triangle and the extension of one adjacent side. So right here, angle 4 is the exterior. It's outside that triangle, okay? Down here, we're talking about remote interior angles. So remote interior angles are the angles, so 4 is right here. You see 4 and 2 are adjacent, or they're touching each other. The remote interior angles are the two that do not touch the exterior angle. Let me back up just a second. A triangle has 3 of these. So if you extend out here, you would have another. You extend out here, you would have another. But each exterior angle, the 2 remote interior angles is what equals that outside angle. Let me read all this now. An exterior angle of a triangle is an angle formed by one side of the triangle and the extension of an adjacent side. A triangle has 3 exterior angles. Angle 4 is an exterior angle of the triangle ABC. Each exterior angle of a triangle has 2 remote interior angles that are not adjacent to the exterior angle. So for 4, that would be 1 and 3. 1 and 3 are remote to angles to angle 4. We're going to learn down here that those remote angles added together give you, so it's going to be angle 1 plus angle 3 is going to equal angle 4. Okay. Just go down here. Theorem 5.2. Exterior angle theorem. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the 2 remote interior angles. So in this case, so A and B, see A and B are over here on the left side of this triangle. Angle 1 is exterior on the right. So A plus B equals 1. Okay? Let's put this into practice at the bottom of the page. Number 5, find the value of x. So our exterior angle here is 135. So x is going to equal 135 minus 112, because remember, this guy equals this plus this. So x equals 135 minus 112. And that's 23 degrees. You add 23 plus 112, you get 135. That's how we check our answer. Number 6 is another you do. It's asking you to find the value of x. Please pause here. I'm going to wait 3 seconds. Check your answer after by hitting the play button. All right, number 6, find the value of x. So we have another exterior angle, 134. That guy is going to be the sum of the two non-adjacent, the two non-adjacent or remote interior angles. So x is going to equal 134 minus 17. So x equals 117. All right, flip over. Page 4 is the last page of this topic. Page 5 is the independent practice. That's there's 5 questions. Follow it. I would recommend doing it right after this video because those problems are going to be exactly like this. If you have any questions, let me know in class. So number 7, top of page 4 on the left, find the value of x. So now we have an exterior angle and then the two remote interior. So the exterior, 3x plus 2, is going to equal both of those in remote interior. So x plus 25 plus x plus 17. Okay? So this equals this plus this. Now let's combine. X plus x is 2x. 25 plus 17 is 42, but let me flip over. I'm getting ahead of where I wrote this down. Okay. Subtract 2x from both sides. We need to isolate x. 3x minus 2x is x plus 2. These guys cancel out. 42 comes down. Subtracting 2 from both sides. I'm going to move over here. X equals 42 minus 40. I'm sorry, 42 minus 2, and that is 40. And they asked us for the value of x. So there we go. All right, number 8. Better lighting there. This is a you do. Please pause right here. Work the problem. You know the rest. All right, find the value of x. Round to the nearest tenth, if necessary. So here's our exterior angles. It's going to be 20x is going to equal 60 plus 7x plus 5. Okay? So first thing, let's subtract the 7x from both sides. 20x minus 7x is 13x. 60 plus 5 is 65. Divide both sides by 13. X is going to equal 5. And that's what they asked for. Don't let that throw you off. I had some folks in class working ahead of me, and I said, why is it asked? It's throwing that out there. Do I need to round it? Don't let it scare you. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it just throws that in there to make sure you're paying attention. All right, number 9 on the left is a I do, and then number 10 is a you do. This is the end of this topic. So number 9, find each measure. Hint, find the values of x and y. Now remember, I told you in geometry, we will never find x and y together. We got to find one, then the other. So notice x is over here, y is over here. So let's start, let's start with this right angle here. And you see, just like we showed before, and I'm going to highlight it again. I want you guys thinking about this. This is a linear pair. See, it's a straight line that is split into 2 angles. If this guy is a right angle, guess what? That one is too. So if we want to find x, we're going to put, looking over here at this side, it's going to be 180 equals, so we have the 90 here plus x plus 8, that's that angle, and then this angle, plus 2x minus 2. So let's do the x's first. X plus 2x is 3x. 90 plus 8 minus 2. So 98 minus 2 is 96. let's see. Did that take care of everybody? Boom, 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 boom. Yes, 180 comes down. Subtract the 96 from both sides. 1 second. Didn't have this one on my paper. Sorry, guys. Okay. 180 minus 96 is 84. So 3x is equal to 84. Divide both sides by 3. X is going to equal 28. All right, easy enough. Okay, please pause here. Work number 10, then unpause, see how you did. I'm going to wait 3 seconds. All right, number 10. Find the value of, find the measure of angle 1, the measure of angle 2, and the measure of angle 3. So 1, 2, and 3, even though I did those backwards. Okay. So, a couple of different ways we can do this. Granted, so you guys are looking and saying, okay, well, here's the exterior. Well, here's the two remote interiors. How am I going to do this? Well, so a couple of different things we can do. Notice line R, okay? Notice that line R by itself is 180 degrees up here, right? 180. Well, it's 180 on the other side, except you have 3 angles. You have a 70, a 50, and then this guy in the middle. So the measure of angle 2 is 180 minus 70 minus 50. So all 3 of these equal 180, just like the straight line on the other side. I hope you guys are getting this now, where we can start to kind of find these little tricks and, you know, start using the rules, as I've been saying in class. All right, so we got this guy in here. It's 60. Let's see. So 60. Now to get angle 3, if we have these two, we just subtract. So take measure of angle 3. All 3 of them equal 180. Minus 60 for angle 2. And minus 50 for that other guy. So the measure of angle 3 is 180 minus 110, or 70 degrees. So this is 70. So angle 1 is your exterior. Here's your 2 remote interior. So 70 plus 60 is 130. Let's see, or, hey, Mr. Whitlock, what about this over here? This 50 and this angle 1 are a linear pair. You're right. So 180 minus 50, again, 130. So angle 1 is going to be 70 plus 60 is 130, but it's also 180 minus 50, which is 130. All right, hope this helped. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in class. Have a great night.